Cup final. Here's Marchessault back with it. Drops it back to Theodore. The Stone snaps that pass right back across. Marchessault in, scores! Stone to Marchessault to the back of the net. The power play goal ties the game at 1.
Towards the bottom of the pack.
In comes Nurse, winds and shoots at a leg. Rebound loose in front, score! Matthew Joseph taps it in.
Joseph is able to push it into the empty net. The feisty rookie had 13 goals for Tampa Bay this year. The place you might dream about to start, but man, what a life experience, and you get to play for a long time.
Here McCann pokes at it, centers it, score! Anthony Mantha on the feed from McCann. Joe's dump ahead for Turris. He finds Mantha, centering back for Turris, moves in a backhand shot, scores! Kyle Turris roofs it.
A shoe out in center ice. Right here as he pivots, he loses his footing. Turris heads to the net. That's a really nice pass from Anthony Mantha.
Stone back to Shabbat. In for Marchessault, shoots at the goalpost, rebound loose in front, Strome pokes out of the in. Turris centers it, Jost with a quick shot, that was blocked. Jost gets it back, feeds back to Fabro. Winds and shoots, scores! Dante Fabro with a rocket. And Canada has a 5-0 lead. Now picked off by Turris, moves in, drops it down, Mantha back for Turris, shoots, scores! Kyle Turris on the feed from Mantha, who's got 3 points.
Turris is going to be in a shooting spot, but he goes to Mantha. Mantha holds and goes right back across the Turris.
Down to Mantha, shoots, bounds a save. And the rebound, scores! Sean Couturier banks that in. Snaps that pass, rink wide for Fabro. Theodore, long shot, rebound, score! There's Mantha again, that's 5 points. And his second goal, and Canada leads 8-0 now, winds his way in. McCann centers it, set back across, Mantha shoots, scores on a sweet feed from Kyle Turris. Flips it back for Mantha. Mantha drops it back to Theodore, works it in, shoots, scores! Shea Theodore on the power play, and the game is tied at 2. Lutner couldn't clear it out. Back is Marchessault. Walks in, shoots, scores! Jonathan Marchessault, power play goal. Canada's back within 1. And bounces back to Reinhart. Reinhart to Stetcher. Across to Theodore, feed for Reinhart, works it back in front. Chance for Cirelli, shoots, scores! Anthony Cirelli. Back to Turris. Severson. Back across to Stetcher, shoots, Reimer save, rebound, scores! Has a look at the clock, feeds it back to Shabbat. Waits, feeds, Stone shoots, scores! Mark Stone with 2 seconds left. Scores in the power play, and Canada leads 6-5. Happy birthday, Mark Stone. Face off, won by Couturier. Mantha winds and fires, scores!
NHL this year for Detroit after improving his goal total, 17 to 24 to 25. Keeping his legs moving and using the size, I think he's got it. I'd be surprised if he's not a 30-goal guy next year.
Marchessault feeds across, score!
Marchessault, a really nice pass, and not going to get much easier than that. A wide open net for Darnell Nurse to make it 2-0.
Back across to Nurse, off the inboards to Reinhart. Couturier centers it, Cirelli scores on the feed from Couturier. Rink wide pass finds Turris. In comes Kyle Turris, shoots, scores!
Oh, I don't think now it is. Watch this thing. It's right on the line. It's not in. They're fine here until they're not. You're supposed to score. You got to score a bit, and it might be in the American League till you're more comfortable playing at the pace in the NHL to do that.
Now Marchessault with it. Throws it back in front. And a quick shot. Stone scores. Mark Stone on a great feed from Marchessault. Strome, rink wide. Marchessault works in. Drops it back to Shabbat. Has a look and shoots. Scores. Thomas Shabbat. Severson shoots. That goes wide. And Darnell Nurse holds the line. Off the bench comes Marchessault. Nurse shooting for the high tip. Rebound. Stone scores. Ball feeds it down to Stone. Back to Shabbat. Crossing goes to Marchessault. Feeds it down. Stone back across. Stone scores. Bouncing puck in front for Stone. Shoots. Scores. Mark Stone. A steal. A shot and a... Raymond. Mantha works in. Goes between the legs and scores. What a goal by Anthony Mantha. say hello to the World Championships leading goal scorer.
It's Treutler on the stick side, intercepts the pass, and nowhere to go with the puck. Oh, what an unbelievable play. You've got to be smart enough to make the play, creative enough to think of it, and good enough to execute it. It's probably going wide and it deflects in. What an unbelievable play. So it has something to do with the guy that's holding it.
Yeah, the hands, but Turris works in. Kyle Turris in, shoots, Treutler save, rebound, and Mantha slow rolls it in. Schopper. Hank Vanneron still loose in front. Treutler made the first stop. Reinhart scores. Sam Reinhart on the rebound, and it's 7-1.
Okay, it's 3 Canadians on 2 Germans behind the net. You've got the power play. If you don't work hard, you got no chance.
Now Cirelli, short-handed breakaway. Cirelli in, shoots, scores. Turnover goes up the ice, and Anthony shot that's kicked out. And now Stone up ahead for Marchessault. Marchessault winds in. Gets Galbraith down, tries it backside. Dubois scores! Marchessault to Pierre-Luc Dubois. And Canada has a 1-0 lead, 1 minute in. Played 3 years at St. Cloud State University. And 4 years in the American League. As you mentioned, a brief stint with the Flyers. In comes McCann, shoots, scores! Jared McCann snaps it home, and it's 2-0 Canada.
Spins and finds McCann. Backhand feed, and McCann walks into it, and he rips this over Galbraith's right shoulder. That's their second goal of the tournament.
Severson a long shot, scored! Tipped by Marchessault.
There's nobody within 10 feet, so Severson just delivers this, and Marchessault a nice tip. It goes down underneath the NHL players. As some other guys might that first period, they were way back on their heels.
Sam Reinhart in, scores! Reinhart with a rocket over the shoulder of Galbraith. And it's 4-0 Canada on the power play goal. With it now. Sam Reinhart winds his way in, feeds it down to Cirelli. Back at the point is Myers, a long shot, scores! Myers from the point, that's tipped. Reinhart got a piece of it, and it's 5. Jonathan Marchessault, the only player in the Canadian lineup who has a point in every game. Mark Stone, loose behind the goal, feeds it back in front, they score! Pierre-Luc Dubois! And Canada takes the lead 1 minute and 49 seconds in. And Clayton Keller finds James Van Riemsdyk. That pass was blocked by Mantha. He adds it back with Turris. Away comes Anthony Mantha with Kyle Turris. Mantha, Turris in, shoots, scores! Kyle Turris makes it 2-0 Canada. Has that knocked away by Theodore, and Derek Ryan was taken down behind the play. He's slow to get up. Turris drops it back, shot, score! Jared McCann, and it's 3-0 Canada. Picked up now by Dubois. Pierre-Luc Dubois back for Fabbro, a long shot, score! Tipped by Stone, and the game is tied at 1. Swiss can't clear it out. Stone feeds it across to Marchessault. Marchessault in, shoots. Giannone save. Drop back Marchessault, another shot. Rebound cleared away by Chervais. Seconds left. Stone feeds it back. Severson a drive. That's blocked by Moser. Severson shoots again. Scores! Right at 0. The puck crosses the line. And now the question will be, was there things back midway through the overtime? Dubois. Chip set by Niederreiter. He's got Stone with him. Dubois works in. Centers it. Stone scores! Mark Stone, the overtime winner. And Canada's off to the semifinals. A miraculous escape for Canada. 0.2 of a second away from elimination. And now they're on to Protestant. Mark Stone winds his way through center. Threads that pass ahead for Stetcher. Troy Stetcher in. Centering pass. Score! Couturier hooks that back for Darnell Nurse winding in. Nurse drops it off for Couturier. Sharp angle shot. Bartoshak makes the save. A centering pass. Score! Darnell Nurse banks it in. And 10 seconds into the second period, Canada has taken a 2-0 lead.
Czech Republic is. Face-off win by Couturier. He wins it on the second try. And Nurse is going to go to the front of the net. The Czechs broke a stick on the opening face-off. So they've only got 4 guys in the zone. But Couturier's shot is not handled well.
Back down to Stone. Holds it around to Marchessault. Sharp angle shot. Rebound, score! Pierre-Luc Dubois. It's 3-0 Canada. Back in the Canadian lineup after serving a 1-game suspension. Winds his way in. Mantha, power move, drops it back. Turris scores. Ahead to Strome. Henrique falls but drops it off. Chabot winds in all alone. Chabot shoots, scores! Thomas Chabot goes. Pass from Mantha, knocked down by Ryla. Mantha stays on it, pokes it back for Theodore. Winds his way in. Shea Theodore shoots, scores! Shea Theodore fires.